Hello, hello. Want to say thank you so much for being part of this group. Appreciate the connection. And today I have a topic that I frequently speak about, which is when you want to get paid. Do you want to get paid before you do the work, or do you want to get paid after you do the work? I will just let you know that chasing money is never an enjoyable process for pretty much anybody that I know. Especially when you're chasing your own money. Sometimes it's easier to chase a client's money for them than it is to chase your own. So with that, I want to say it is time to stop invoicing your clients. And if you do, there's a downside to it. If you want to put some of the reasons why you no longer want to invoice your clients, please go ahead and share them below. Would love to see what that is for you that you hate about invoicing. But what I have found is that when you invoice your clients, basically you run the risk of not getting paid for work already completed because you are now financing your clients' work with you. It's similar to credit cards where you're able to buy things on credit and then you pay the bill at the end of the month. But with some people, they can't pay the full bill like they intended to, so they make payments and pay little chunks over a long period of time. Some people end up having cash crisis and sometimes even filing for bankruptcy, and then those credit card companies never get paid. Well, this is similar to a credit card company. If you're getting paid after the fact, you are financing a client's work with you, which means that you're taking all the risk and you're hoping to get paid for work already completed. With some of your bills, you might find that you're charging a lot because it took more time than you originally estimated or told the client. And now when they get the invoice, you have to justify your fee, why it costs so much. Or maybe because you know your client's cash flow before you sent out the invoice and you realize that it's a really high invoice, you feel sorry for them and you automatically give them a discount or write off some of your work before you even sent the invoice to them, before they even asked. So that is two reasons. One is that you're now financing your client's work with you. The other thing is that you might have to justify the bill first to yourself sometimes and then to a client. As a result of that, you might end up negotiating a lower rate. And then there's the whole invoicing piece itself. Do you actually track all your hours and love tracking hours? If not, then you have to go back and kind of jog your memory as to how much time you really work. Did you account for all that time? Are you making it up a little bit as you go along just to speed things up? And then once you're kind of figuring out how much time it was, then you have to create the invoice. You have to send it out. You have to now sometimes follow up with getting paid, or some people pay you right away. And then there's others who are late with everything. And you have to reach out to them or they never pay anything before 30, 60, 90 days, whatever it is, which means that them being slow with paying you affects your cash flow. So that is the other thing, is just the whole invoicing process itself can be a real headache. In fact, last year, I had a client who doesn't like invoicing, and she's not the first one I've had, but she didn't invoice one of her clients for monthly services for an entire year. By the time that that client got the bill at the end of the year, it was over 5 figures. It was over $10,000. And this client was not, a $1,000 a month account. So she let things just accumulate because she didn't feel like she had the time to invoice. But now she had to justify her rates. She had to negotiate a lower rate. And it was more of a headache than what it needed to be. And so once again, I just want to say it seems efficient because all you're going to do is track your time, multiply it by your hourly rate, and then send them an invoice and get paid. It seems like a logical, efficient process, but it has many areas where it doesn't work out as well as you would like it to. Some of them have to do with you, especially if you don't like the tracking time and invoicing part, and some of it has to do with your clients. But you run a risk even though it seems logical. And because of that, I just want to say that there is a better way, because the work you do makes such a difference for your clients. It is really high value, very important work. It solves so many clients, so many problems for your clients when you're doing the accounting, the tax, the bookkeeping for your clients, and they don't have to deal with themselves, and it's up to date and accurate. So many problems are solved. It is high value, and you deserve to be well paid for that difference you make for your clients. So because of that, I just want to say, if you no longer want to chase money or deal with invoicing, then let's go ahead and figure out how to get rid of the AR. Just imagine no more AR in your business and that you now got paid before you did the work. And why do I encourage this? Because it's similar to buying a brand new car. Your highest value is before you do the work, not afterwards. How is that similar to buying a brand new car? Well, the highest value of a car is before you go ahead and sign the contract, take possession of the keys, and drive it off of the car lot. Once you drive it off the car lot, that car automatically depreciates 20 to 30%. And that is true for your services as well. As soon as the work is done, from your client's point of view, it has depreciated. So your highest value is before you do the work, and that's when you ought to get paid, is before you do the work. So you're no longer financing your client's work with you. You no longer run the risk of not getting paid or having write-offs. And as a result of that, think of how much time gets freed up to be able to focus on other parts of your business, actually serving your clients, or maybe regaining back some of your free time. So if that interests you, then I invite you to join me on Wednesday, April 13th. It's next week, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, where I'm doing a free masterclass called Stop Competing on Price, Separate Your Fees and Time, Package your service, and engage high-value clients. If that interests you, it is one of the steps that helps you to go from invoicing to prepayment, is being able to separate your fees from time, package your services, and engage high-value clients. That's what I'm teaching, Stop Competing on Price, on Wednesday, April 13th at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. If that interests you, then please go ahead and join me. The way to be able to let me know that you want to attend is to go to businesssuccesssolution.com/engage. Once again, it's businesssuccesssolution.com/engage. I will also drop the link below. And if you know another accounting professional that is interested in no longer invoicing clients, wants to get paid before they do the work, to be able to remove that risk of payment and also to be able to improve cash flow, please go ahead and share that with them. I would really appreciate you passing it forward. So once again, businesssuccesssolution.com/engage. It's next week if you're ready to stop competing on price, to be getting paid before you do the work instead of after the fact. Loren Fogelman, showing accounting professionals how to double your income, working half the time.